Right, we're post-match at the end of Wanderers' first pre-season game ahead of the 23-24 campaign. 2-2 draw this afternoon against Walton and Hersham. Marc, get your take on the game.
Somewhere, from our perspective, I think somewhere between, sort of like very average and, underperformance really. We've only had 3 sessions. We've only had 3 sessions, and normally you'd be sort of this time of year you'd be giving players 45 minutes each and stuff like that. But today it was like for the avid watcher, we were having to keep Jason on the pitch for 60, Jeb 90. Barry Fuller's had to go back on as a wing back. Aaron Kuehl and Dan have had to play 75 minutes, and because we've got so many boys that are sidelined. It's annoying, that. Do you know what I mean? It is annoying, and it's worrying because obviously we've got a game Tuesday, and we can't really rest players. That's the issue. I thought the boys that did play, I thought performance weren't great. Obviously, we had a lot of the ball. I thought the key thing from our point of view, and we'll come on to Walton in a minute, with an excellent outfit. The key bit from our point of view was just the last third was abysmal. It kind of like took Seb the first half to get going, and he just got going before we took him off to rest him. He just started finding his range, didn't he? But I think we must have had maybe 20 shots off target, a huge amount of crosses. So final third, we was really rusty. Playing out was right. We've got George Frankham and Jed playing in midfield too. That's their first time there. We mixed and matched the back three. So, do you know what, mate? It was as disjointed as it looked at times. And obviously, we're bringing on the youngsters who you want to give the youngsters the experience. But they're coming on with tired legs. So so there's just a lot about it that weren't ideal then. Do you know what I mean? I thought Harrison Mao showed some great reflex saves. I thought that was a real highlight. I thought Harry Ottaway looked good. I thought Seeger looked quite good. I thought Barry Fuller, looked quite good. But you're sort of from that point on. There's a lot of work with the rest. That's pre-season. You all get really excited, and you all go home thinking, "Why the fuck do I run a football team?" That's how it works every year. Credit Walton and Hersham, I think, for this management team is exceptional. I think they're very lucky. Boys there to have them. We might poach them. That's the bottom line. I think that's for me. These 2 boys are exceptional. I mean, obviously, 23 years doing it. Looking at the other management teams in the league we're in, even these 2 boys can go all the way. A great club. Like I said before, the owners have really reinstilled football into the heart of Walton, and these 2 managers have got an identity. They know how they want to play, and they stick with it. And I feel like, with my experience of the league we've come through, that serves you well in the leagues they're in. I think they'll do well this year, and I really appreciate them coming down, the gentlemen as well, and giving us a great game. And to be honest with you, they've had opportunities during that game. Had a lot of opportunity. We were way too open. Weren't communicating well enough. It was, I thought, a later performance. It wasn't a nice change room at the end. There was not barely a positive said. It was bollockings. It was, aggression. It was like, fucking remember we've started it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, all in all, great to see the fans back. Delighted about Walton coming down. Great people, great opponents. Thought we was massively below par. No disrespect. And the takeout from it is worried about Tuesday. We ain't got a lot of players, so we are going to have to be really careful. I think we welcome Matt Briggs and Luke Moore back to the first bit of action Tuesday. Obviously, Bobby invested. I think he's nicked something. We don't.
I was going to say that looked like the only slight concern from today's game, just picking up a knock there in the second half. Yeah, but he may be okay for.
Well, yeah, I mean, why it's just to leave him off on Tuesday, but obviously, Seb Bixie, we got Jimmy Nile, Josh, Macca, you know, sort of three out of four start most games.
Sort of back end of pre-season, hopefully.
Yeah, so we kind of need them back, even if they're doing 15, 20 minutes, because it just means that, you know, the other boys are getting rest, because the problem is they'll be in that red zone, as they call it, where they've done too much load. So weren't the best today. We've got to be better than that, and the coaches are aware of that too.
You mentioned Harrison Mayo, obviously made his debut today for us, and some real positives there. But also we had Matt Hay, academy player, come off the bench second half,
Matt,
and Spike Stagel as well. Of course, Spike featured for us in pre-season last year, B-team regular. So real positives to get the younger lads some minutes in the second half.
Yeah, we want to give opportunities to boys. You know, it's a steep learning curve. You know, all their mates are going, "Oh, mate, he's playing for the first team," blah blah blah. But you know, these boys need to learn. When they get these opportunities, they might never come again. I look at young Dominic Flank. He came in and he played in the Summer Senior Cup game. Next minute, you know, went to Dorking Wanderers. You know, so these boys. The thing with youngsters is, mate, is that a lot of them are good in their heads, and they just, you know, they don't transfer, you know, their ability intellectually into the next level. They don't think, right, before I go on today, what do I want to achieve? Well, I want to make sure my ball retention's 100%. I want to make sure that I'm playing 4 levels up. So I want to make sure that I pick and choose my moments to take people on. And I want to make sure that one of the other things with youngsters sometimes is that they're taking on information is not as good. You know, the higher you go, the intricacies are key. You know, when you're told you've got to go and press that bloke, you've got to press him. And if you don't, it might be the problem. So it's great to get them out there. We're working hard with them. We want to give opportunities to youngsters. You know, the way I look at it is this. If they don't look better than the opponent they're playing against, then that's the level they're at, in layman's terms. That's how it works. So, you know, I thought the youngsters also could have done better.
Certainly, it was a competitive game. I think people appreciated the two sides looking at committed to playing football. So, no, really good start in that sense to pre-season. We go again Tuesday night. They're the head visitors here, and we'll catch up again for that one, Marc.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Sorry to moan so much. Thanks for the supporters.
Yeah, fantastic support. And Walton brought a good number as well for the
yeah, and to Walton, of course.
Yeah, fantastic.
See him in a few seasons, mate.